this is really underlying reason that any of this can happen. There's so many guilty people that are a part of this, especially in my kid's scenario. It could not have happened without all the flying monkeys, the supporting entities, not just being okay with this, but being a part of it, you know?
Yeah.
They can join a Netflix drama. All of a sudden, their life has purpose. And once again, if we had true Jedi leaders, they could show you all kinds of other great purposes besides child abuse. Trust me, you know, there's so much out here, but somehow people have been really captured in this Jerry Springer culture stable, and they cannot get out of it. You know, it's wild to me.
Yeah,
So before I become one of them,
you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're building a place. You're working on. You have several different locations you're at all the time. You work with a lot of people locally. So what's going on? What's the updates? And I know that you're sending me information to help tell a better story of other things that you've been associated with or inside and outside of in your life. What can we learn more about today?
Okay, so live, work hard. I have principles. I tell the truth. I would never lie to a friend or a family member about anything. And you know, I'm a very valiant guy. People who know me, and there's hundreds, like you said, in all kinds of different locations, both in the US, also for my military service, which I was a total superstar in the military. I trained 10,000 people on the way out. Most of the people who actually know me will tell you I'm one of the most honorable stand-up guys. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. If I say I'm going to be someone, I'm going to be there for you. I'm going to be there for you. I promised this young person when she had tubes coming out of her chest and she's on this hospital bed at the Johns Hopkins best heart doctor. I joined the military so she could get this heart surgery. Her mother's sitting there filling out a $500 questionnaire. It's paying her $500 to answer questions about positive drug use and alcohol use while pregnant. I'm sitting there joining the military to pay for this open heart birth defect closure. You know, people say it's wrong that I say she caused it. She caused it. It's a birth defect. She's sitting there writing answers to a questionnaire about using drugs and alcohol while pregnant.
Yeah.
She had this kid just to trap me. I'm sitting there saying, oh my God, this kid's mom is the same mom as my mom, you know, a narcissist black hole that would do something like this. She's squeezing my finger. I'm sitting there promising her, I will always be here for you. Now, had I not made that promise and I not cared and I've been an absent father, that, you know, none of this would have happened. It's because I love this child so much that, and she was my princess up until age 10. And I'd served in the military and I'd been this superstar. It's because I loved her so much. And it was because I was such a superstar that was going to definitely shadow her. And now online, I've posted myself all over the world. Right? This isn't the shirt. There's a world tour t-shirt from last year that has all the destinations on the back of it that I went to talk about alternative agriculture, to see new places, to have a great time, to travel the world and learn things. This Jedi adventure that she should have been on, that she could have been on. But because she has chosen now as an adult, and a lot of people will argue with me here, no, she didn't choose, she was brainwashed. She was brainwashed for years. While that's true, at what point does Jedi Dad here say, even though I can't have a relationship, say, okay, you get what you're asking for? Now you've been so disrespectful and you've been converted into one of these, you know, Jerry Springer people. And you know, that's not me. That's never going to be me. You will never be able to integrate with me having that kind of a modality. In fact, unfortunately, it's such a bad result. She's going to have to go hang out with 5 of the Jedis before she ever tries to hang out with me, just to make sure there's no problems. And I'll even require it.
Like this video. Share with your crew. Subscribe for more. Follow a Brandon Angel Fitness on Instagram.